Now, what really ties it in is where Daniel and King Nebuchadnezzar deal with an idol that he has a dream of, right? It's very early on. And stethos, breast, right? Its hands and breasts and arms of silver, right? Its belly and thighs of brass, its legs of iron, its feet part of iron and part of earthenware or clay, right? Now again, this word stethos is for the idol, right? Now, God is against idolatry, and it's the Song of Solomon that really proves that the word John used is feminine, right? In the Septuagint, right? Now, the Septuagint has more words for breast than even the Hebrew version, right? Right. They added a few more. They also spelled it more than one way. Maston, Mastois, and Mastoi, right? Is that why John spelled it differently too, right? He put the I and the S together, right? Now, John's the only disciple to see Jesus on the cross, right? The other ones fled. Right. 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 So here's some more mastui, right? And see, we only have a neutral word for breast or chest, right? In these languages, it's specific, right? There's a specific word for a female's chest and a specific word for a male's chest, right? And some people don't seem to understand that, I guess, right? Do you see it here? Right. Here it's spelled similarly, but with the I again, right? Here again with the I. Here again with the I, right? Now this is how Jesus himself would have to show you you're wrong about his image, right? By the way, he can't show you any other way but scripturally, right? If you're wrong, right? Who's going to win in an argument between you and Jesus? You or Jesus? Where do you go if you don't follow Jesus? Hell with Satan? If you don't even know what you're lukewarm about, church, then you're not following Jesus anymore. You're following Satan, right? And there's nothing anyone can do for you. You'd have made up your mind prejudiciously, right? And like I said, you're not God. No man has seen God at any time, right? Stop trying to pretend you are seeing what you're supposed to be seeing when you're not, right? Whatever you're seeing is an illusion, right? Allowed by the grace of God, but not from God necessarily, right? Grace means you're doing something a little right, a little wrong most of the time too, right? It's hard for people to really understand that, right? And this is just some of it I'm showing you, not all, right? Like I said, I've read the whole thing more than once. How many times have you read the Bible? Probably not even once, most people. Right. And if you do and you get it wrong, you get it wrong. Right. If you don't want to listen, no one can make you listen either. Right. Now, let me show you two other things God's called by in the Bible that should help you understand. Right. So again, this is from your Hebrew source. Now, both Hebrew Muslims and Jews are to use this Bible to learn the truth, right? The whole truth, by the way. Right, right. So, the third line, the second and third word in the Hebrew is ELSHDY. Well, that word applies towards feminine and masculinity within God, right? As one, not as two, right? And Job talks about stealing a babe from his mother's breast, right? Which ain't too nice, but right. Okay, here it is. 24 verse 9. Shad, right? Or me shad, right? Now, it says they snatched the fatherless infant from the breast and seized the child of the poor as a pledge, right? Weird, huh?